What did you find down there?
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Or the moon, for that matter. It seems the hideaway's lost its...
Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get
Are
me.
you sure it's me you're looking for?
I'm all the cook will be needing. Thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time. Right? You remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, so I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself.
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped?
Yeah, but this is my blooming kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing favourite...
I've never been one to play favourites, Molly. So...
A fried mortress of skyworm. This recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Thought I'd follow. Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope.
Ivan said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries.
Wow. That's a question for a scholar. Kindly old fella who haunts the...
Fine. I'll go and speak to Harpocrates, and if he does, I'll see if I can find your ingredient.
You do that. Lest we forget, you've got a reputation. I thought I had it all worked out, but I'm buggered if I know where to find...
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be thunder?
Sid, perhaps you can...
I can certainly try.
It's not who, but what. Mid-scales. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, my first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do, which almost certainly means they had everything.
Perhaps a visit from...
I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, I'll have no choice. They were in the atrium when I last... My biggest worry is that the children have somehow damaged the scales, but are wary of asking for help because they think they'll be punished.
Lawsman Harpocrates. I've come to pick your brain if you'd...
Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage, a classic. The young man did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew. I do hope we shall be able to sample more.
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might find...
So the fabled Sandbrequois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never fail. Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern, their ground livers being the paste from which...
Dragon livers.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren, but I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very color of the sea.
So we know where to look for our liver.
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance. A herb which grows along. I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone. So I'm sure you'll have no... I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortress of skyworm is undoubtedly a typical dish of the time.
Meaning that if I find one, I find...
Best of luck, Clive, and do save me a bite once the dish is complete.
It seems the hideaway's lost its appetite.
I gonna do? Oh. But no more.
Is everything all right? You seem more...
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a... Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble.
It's all right.
There was a trader came by. One of our usuals, like. Said he'd heard some rotten rumours about her down Dallimil. Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people. Wanted to ask her about it myself, but she'd never give your tongue a lashing, though.
Don't worry.
You'll let me know what she says, what?
Of course.
Nan sometimes sells swords.
Lady Karen,
Not nearly as far.
you're doing good trade then.
Can't complain. Wait, what exactly? Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care. But here you are today, raking me over the coals.
Just asking. Out of interest. All right.
Oh, are you?
All I know is that someone in Dallimil has been spreading word to that effect.
And what? You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocents? Look, I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world, but that woman is no more. And you'd know that if you...
You're right, Lady Karen. It was wrong of me to doubt you.
No, it was. No. I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a pup.
Of course.
Still alive, are ya? Thought you knew better than to put stock in unfounded gossip. Go on, then. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much
Seems
bothered
the
either way.
hideaway's lost its...
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires? Rutherford. Where would he be at Martha's Rest? I spoke with
What did you...
that the rumors were unfounded, and that I was, along with some other things, that... And while it sounds like she may have done things she regrets...
Oh, well, I knew Nan wasn't caught up in... But why would people say she was?
No. But people do things for all sorts of reasons.
Well, that trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dalimil, so that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Karen...
Oh, but that's why you'll be coming with me, isn't it, Cla...
I suppose it is.
I'll find out who's been making up lies about Poe and Anne.
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his own son's spear.
We're all gonna die! You hear me? The Akashic are coming and they won't stop.
What do you reckon we should do? I say we should just tell Michelle.
You'll get us all straight. Sid!
Hard at your studies, I see. It's not a set of...
No. Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore, it's not.
And just how long has it?
We're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We dismembered them.
Just like Miss Mididol showed us.
Miss Mididol? And why would she...
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
Miss Mididol said, the best way to see how something works is to take it apart and put it back together again.
Well, then your work is already half done.
About that.
The taking apart was easy enough, but it's the putting back which...
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom.
You three need to learn to take responsibility. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we?
Must have been magic keeping those scales together. It's the only explanation.
All right. Everything here was once... Every piece has its own role to play. And each, if even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles... You already know one of the pieces. The body. Its role is to support everything else. This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is?
You're right. It looks more like a wing. Like a chocobo wing.
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid? Will you teach me to ride one day?
I'll think about it.
Hold things. So wait, maybe this arm holds things too.
Good thinking. You're on the right track. These round parts are called the pans.
I do. Molly uses them in the kitchen. But these aren't for frying bangers, you idiot.
But what if I wanted to weigh Goots? I don't think he'd fit on that little thing.
What are the chains for?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up in turn. This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel, or gear.
I have. Miss Mididol's dungeon is full of them. Most...
She puts them in all her inventions. They spin round and...
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move. Do you remember if there was anything on the scales that moved?
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple.
It's not my fault. You shouldn't have tried weighing it before...
You know what part's supposed to move and how it's supposed to move. So, let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move, and then
Not a bad idea. You see? So, now that we've taken stock of the parts and...
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where, and I'll put the scales together.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings.
And then the arms hold the pans by the chains.
Very good. Let's see if that works. There.
Yes! We did it!
Well, with Sid's help.
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who should...
That's right. We're Miss Mididol's hairs.
Her hairs.
Yeah, hairs for the future. She's showing us her secrets now, so we can help out the hideaway when...
What do you think, Sid?
With a little more help from Miss Mididol and Miss Shirley, I'd say it won't be long at all.
You hear that?
Until then, though, do try to be honest with Miss Shirley.
Hey, look!
You don't think Sid forgot about it, do you? Didn't happen to forget anything, did you, Sid? Didn't happen to forget anything, did you, Sid?
After Drake's head, I was beginning to wonder if you'd lost interest in Sid's grand scheme. But here we are. Another crystal cracked, another nation in disarray. You wear the mantle of outlaw well.
bandits may be no more, but look what they've left us with. What a hard time.
It shouldn't be too hard to find goods.
Are the bad men going to come back?
The gentlemen of the town guard are strapped with guns.
Could be I know something more.
Clive, I found someone who says he's heard the...
Have you?
Go on.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been selling steel to whoever will pay her price. Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war being waged. The more call for swords. And who will they all turn to keep them in steel? Why, the good Reaper herself.
And you've seen this Reaper at war?
Aye, just so. You'll find her right here, plying her trade most...
Here in Dalimil. Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market. But if you're not the patient type, you can probably... But it'd be a bolder man than me that braved that particular... Feeling bold, traveler? Now, if that's all...
Sorry to have kept you.
You don't think Nan's the...
Not unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in two places at once.
Eh?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks. So who has been running this store?
Good question.
And I'll visit this storehouse on the edge of town.
All right, but be careful, Clive.
You too, Good.
The finest sellsword.
If only everyone here didn't have to look so... glowery.
Fuck. How the hell did
What a mess. Where do we even start?
You fought very bravely. The safety of the town is in our hands.
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
Just you, is it? Thought I might have laid it...
It was a fairly unconvincing test. So...
That's up to die a slow death. Boys, he's all yours. But that sword is mine.
Leave now and we can pretend this didn't happen. Stay down. Go on.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his men, he only wanted that bull of a manservant. The dim one always... You weren't even supposed to be here.
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwyn wanted him to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction once you... Then you turned up. Well, go on then. If you're going to end me...
You're not worth the effort.
Fucking coward!
I need to find Goots.
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty painted lout!
Stop calling me name and stop spreading them horrible lies about
Well, that will be easy enough, for they are not lies. Every last word is true.
Lord!
Goot, are you all right?
He's gonna kill Nan! He said she had to pay in blood!
After what she did, it is only right. She ruined my life. That loathsome harpy's very existence is a crime. And Goots, was it? I have no only with your run along now. You need
No.
No.
I don't care what she did. I won't let you hurt Nan. Promise me you won't hurt her. Or I'll...
Goots, no.
Enough, all of you!
But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking? Well, the whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalimil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years, though it was just Bogan. I thought the years might have taught you some sense. But I see you're the same pants-pissing crit. What was it we called you?
You. Everything that happened, it was all your fault. And now you'll finally pay for what you did to me.
Goots, you...
If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Fuck.
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, wet legs, you remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye? Wise words, Sam. Wise words. And now, it's time to collect. Sorry to keep you.
Is he...
Dead? No. It's an easy going through life, one eye short of a pair. After all, I should know.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice. Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same room. Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind. But that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his client, but he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into there. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? But what if he...
What if he does? First we take the other eye, then we work our way down. He'll learn his lesson soon enough. But something tells me the Wet Legs is right. Let's get you back to the hideaway. You've attracted quite enough attention already. Ta-ra, Clive.
Remind me never to cross you, Cat.
There were ghosts at the gates, not days ago.
You needn't fret. The creatures.
To the meadows, then.
That's what we
Socrates said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot. This must be our wyvern. All right. Let's get this over with. That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent. I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe. Better head back.
My attendant was with me in the Dominion before I primed. She would have watched the battle unfold and witnessed its outcome.
Nothing like a dish of cold.
I didn't mean to make things. I just thought I had to protect you.
Aye, well, someone had to. Your parents certainly didn't give a whit for your well-being. Reckon the both of us would be worse off if you've always been me right eye, and I'd have you stay that way. So don't you
Well, I will. If you ever need help, I'll do it again and again.
Why, you big fine. Play the hero if it makes you happy.
Thanks, Nan.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make his own way in life, he'll need to start looking out for himself. Till then, he'll need people to watch his back. Just like you did in Dalamil.
Of course.
Stop it. You make me one good arm. I don't go thinking that'll do you any favours. A potion today'll cost you the same as it... Let me tell you a story.
All right.
Them rumours wet legs might be they weren't just tales plucked out. You see, there were a time when I weren't too particular about who I sold steel to, so long as they paid me the right price. Some women lust after blood, others after flesh, but me, and to satisfy that lust, I sold to opposing armies, stabbed my every client in the back, made myself the most able. Then one day, said he'd give me access to a realm-wide community of like-minded individuals in constant need of steel and sundries. On the condition I saw...
Was that the first time you met Sid?
Aye. And I fell right into his damn trap. He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. And I soon started making the best profits and all without aiding or abetting any outlaws. Told me about his plan to topple the mother crystals. He said that with them gone, the realm would want for all manner of things. An opportunity for the likes of me. Why, I reckon an enterprising individual could find himself the richest dam in the Twin. And that's when he had me. I emptied my stores that day and moved into the Hideaway, and the rest, as they say, is ancient bloody history. A dozen years on, and I'm still not the richest dam. Not for lack of trying, but I can say that I have never been happier. You've all shown me there are some things more precious than gil.
That there are.
So don't you go messing it all up, or you'll have me to answer to. Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. Look at what you can.
It seems the Hideaway's lost it.
So, did you have that word with Tomes then?
I did, and he was as helpful as ever. He told me exactly where to look, in fact.
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to...
Blueback wyvern liver. And...
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well, now then, you stay right where you are. Let's hope these grand old chefs of yore knew what they were on about. And here we have it. Fried Mortress of Skyward. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honor than partaking in a slice of...
So...
What witchery is this? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet, it is the piquant kiss of the saint's bonnet. It is a tour de force. A force of nature, even. A maelstrom of...
I think he likes...
Well, I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking. But I reckon you might...
Decent. It's remarkable. Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure...
I'll give it some thought.
That book may be a veritable treasure trove, but the recipes are hardly what I...
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Well?
It was as you thought. The children had the scale. They dismantled them to see how they worked.
Oh, no, Mid will have...
Thankfully she won't. This might even have been her, although I was the one who ended up teaching.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I shall see that the children are proper.
Please, there's no need. Mid seems to have taken the three of them under her wing. She'd have them follow in her footsteps. And her father's.
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway of late?
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Canva.
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room and board, they asked to anyone else it would be an opportunity. But to Mid, who lost both her parents to war. But that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope. The very
Which explains her heir. She's working to give them a better life.
Oh, you've given them far more than that. If Mid is teaching my pupils her secrets, I suppose I should brush up on some of them myself.
It seems the hideaway has lost its appetite.
Martha's got a big heart. It's a pity there's so many of her.
Fate seem bent on driving me from my inn. But if they want me out, they're gonna have to try harder.
My lord Marquis, is that you? It is you. I am Sebastian Rutherford.
Of course.
Yes, my lord.
And what was so sensitive that you couldn't put...
1,000 apologies, my lord.
It's all right.
I am here at Martha's Rest, tasked with learning what I am able of the realms, and what I have learned is grim. The fall of the Mother Crystals has left Storm in a state. The subsequent darkening of the heavens has only made things worse. Akashic attacks, once unthinkable, are now commonplace. The gears of governance have ground to a halt. And without the realm threatens to... Your lord, uncle, however, believes there is a way to avoid this...
That sounds like...
It is. Hence my having enlisted the aid of several colleagues.
Alas.
I have lost contact with 2 of those colleagues already. They are both able-bodied and trained in the sword, yet in these dark times, even that...
So you want me to find... I'll need to know where they went.
One I sent to investigate the Republic, the other the old Imperial capital of Oriflamme.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down.
Thank you, my lord. I shall pray for your success and safety. My associate in Dhalmekia would have had to pass through the Republic's checkpoints to gain...
It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic. Let's hope someone here's seen something.
Mummy, are the bad men going to come back?
The gentlemen of the town guard are strapping dogs.
Anything I can interest you in? My thanks. Here you are. An excellent choice. Thank you for your custom.
Someone's got himself in trouble.
I don't see your master here, so you can start by giving us all the coppers in your...
I already told you.
And maybe we'll take that pretty...
Please!
I'll deal with this.
Thank you.
You that one's master, then? If you kindly pay the coin he owes us.
Or you can go back to your garrison and I won't report you to your captain.
Oh, you're more than welcome to. He hasn't had many visitors since we slit his throat.
I'd expect as much from Hugo's faithful, but...
Much has changed in the Republican army since they lost...
You've seen this kind of thing before, then?
Many times. I was sent here to observe...
You're one of Rutherford's men. He sent me to look for you.
Well, then you have my thanks. I fancy I could defend myself against one. Perhaps I arrived in Dalimil several days ago, but when I called upon the captain of the local garrison to make inquiries, his men confiscated my effects and locked me in a cell.
The captain is no more.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free. Only to be stopped again by those soldiers.
What of the Fist Central Command? Surely they wouldn't allow such lawlessness amongst their ranks.
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Most of the army has fallen back to the capital and hunkered down behind her wall. Those who weren't recalled now rule the fringes unchecked, answering to no one but themselves.
And it's worse than we imagined. You should return to Rosaria.
I'll find a caravan heading north. You won't mind if I borrow one of these soldiers' coin purses?
Not at all, no. To find this second associate of Rutherford. If he was bound for Oriflamme, I'll start at Northreach and see if I can pick up his trail. There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere. What happened here?
If you're with the other, they've already relieved me.
I'm not. I'm looking for...
Then you found him. I'm Alistair Rockford, attendant to the Lady Ariane of House...
Of the 7 high houses of... It's been... a long time. Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? Yes. Yes, she is. The lady I was on my way back from the old capital when I saw some villagers.
Bandits.
They looked more like field hands. It didn't matter in the end. I did what I could to help the victims, but all it earned me...
Which way did they go?
South, toward...
All right. Founder knows I've met enough of their kind. You head back to Northreach. Visit the Vale.
Thank you. I shall... It was only a short while ago that I was assaulted. If you hurry south...
They just couldn't resist, could they?
This one's ours, pretty boy.
Make for the town while you can.
You don't need to tell me twice.
This looks to be all of them.
I thought I told you to...
And stand by, as ill might befall the heir to the...
It's just Clive, which is more than can be said for you.
I will survive.
Strange that the garrison wouldn't intervene in such a brazen attack so close.
The garrison have their hands full inside the city. So there are few hands left to work the fields, and even fewer to transport. The market stalls are nearly bare, and the price for what remains is exorbitant. It's not uncommon to see when I said the ones who attacked me didn't have the look of bandits, I meant...
Rockford, if you are to continue your investigation, you first need to seek the attention...
I shall return to Northreach right, but allow me to thank you first. Had you not happened along...
Don't thank me. Thank Rutherford. It was he who...
I suppose he'll be wondering where I've got... I shall send a Bastolus as soon as I'm able.
My uncle certainly has his work cut out for him. If it isn't already too late. I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece. I see you're still here.
The Rest's location affords a constant flow of traders, and speaking of which, I received word from both...
I only happened to be in the right place at the right... They both seem to think the realm's prospects rather...
I am afraid that Storm is in crisis, and if we are to free her, and we must work...
As it is mine.
I will see that your Lord Uncle is made aware of the situation in both Dalmekia and Sanbreque. And inform him of your...